Gotta check it for spiders. So you don't want spiders in your headset. Alright. Hopefully it's good. Ugh. Alright, shoot, am I live? 1 second. Definitely the most professional stream on YouTube, so. Oh, it looks like I am. I don't remember where I left off. Was it the technically quest? It's the last thing I remember doing. Or starting. I don't think I ever did it. Oh man. And I gotta clean my glasses. Didn't do that before starting the stream either. Whoopsies. Come on. Okay, Technic League hideout. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'll do the evil ending for this as well. So I think, doesn't that turn... Never actually paid attention to their alignments, because his is supposed to change to chaotic neutral, I believe. So I think hers turns to chaotic neutral.
I won't be halted.
In the opposite direction. We should probably buff up before we head in here.
Yes, I'm still.
Any brilliant ideas?
Shame Reg isn't really built this playthrough, so he's gonna struggle a little bit. Let's see, what else do we got? Stone Skin, not worried about that.
Together we are unstoppable.
Go ahead and put you on that by default. Go ahead and cast that. This doesn't stack with heroism, but it'll go on the rest of my companions that don't have heroism.
Here.
No one stands in my way.
Alright, that should do. That's enough buffs for this. I probably don't even need that many for this area. But since we're gonna have to rest going both ways. Oops. So we got Bard, Rogue, Archer. Okay, well.
Out of my way.
Alright, I guess we're gonna just keep charging in. Whoopsies. Ooh, that tea is hot.
Onwards.
I put it in for an extra minute, so I thought it sat in there for too long, but it did not. It's just extremely hot now. All right, Maestro Janusz. they're already standing inside of the stinking cloud.
The hard way.
Can throw up a cloud kill while we're at it.
See what your entrails look like.
I don't think he ever got a slow off because Jubilost was just knocking him down with force bomb the whole time. I also like how the clouds are chasing him into the
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
his, I don't know, his office. Yeah, chaotic evil. Let's get that guy. Pretty sure he gets away regardless, right?
I'm not afraid.
I'll cut you.
Oh, does he not? Fascinating. Oh, we are all slowed though. What does he have? Yeah, Vampiric Shadow Shield. Oh yeah, trying to run away there. Ooh, all those attacks of opportunity. Hey, what's up, Jupes? Sweet. Well, then I'll go after Tristian first so that I can see the love of my life one extra time. What did he drop? Oh, it's just a quarterstaff? That's disappointing. I think he has his key in here somewhere, doesn't he? Oh! Okay, good, he's still gonna try and lockpick it. Good, because I want the experience for it. Yeah, I figured, because I know what the secret ending is, so yeah, I figured it would be harder. And I'm not really looking forward to it with this main character. What is the chance? Yeah, she can do this. Still need a high roll. Yeah, I think so too. And it also helps if you use like a what is it? Earthbreakers or flails, because you can reduce his armor class like drastically. Because if you use obliteration, which I've never had the chance to use because that artisan's quest was bugged in my first playthrough. I've never used flails, so. Immune to fatigue. You know who that would be really good on? A barbarian. But it also goes good with Jubilost. That's only if you use the effect. Because the passive, where's it at? Oh no, you get all of these. Oh, it's so good on the, you know, I'm still gonna put it on him. Immune to fatigue with Barbarian is just, I think it's too good to pass up. I know, right? That was so frustrating. I hated that. It just ignores the rules of the game. Because they even appear during the fight, like they're even on your like list of buffs here, and it doesn't matter. That was frustrating. And Holy Aura doesn't seem to do anything either. And Holy Aura is supposed to make you immune to the same effects, or at least highly resistant. I don't remember what the actual description is.
I lead, you follow.
Yeah, that fight. He just breaks so many rules.
We do it my way.
Oh, that's cool. Is one part of like one of the quests, like the Kingdom quest chains, and the other one is the Deal of the Devil? Because I know there's like these like Kingdom quests you can do, and I don't think I've ever actually finished one. Because I've never gotten the achievement for the finish 3 Kingdom events or whatever it was called.
Die for. Let's see what they're made of. Yes.
Because I don't think I ever finished, because like I know one of the Kingdom, one of those Kingdom quest events or whatever is the one with like the that Robin Hood type character. Again, I don't ever finished any of those, or I failed like the last one or something. Not this playthrough, Paul. This is my 3rd full playthrough on camera.
How curious.
Also, did I get the recipe here? Or is that in this room? I think it's in this room. Yep, there it is. Chocolate ice cream. The best recipe in the game. Because it increases your skill checks. Skill checks. There we go. Which might not actually be the best recipe in the game, but I know I had a lot of trouble in the first playthrough with skill checks.
I won't be halted.
So having that, I usually didn't have any more trouble. I didn't miss anything, right? These are all just bodies. Oh, I will. Hopefully, other people do too. This is like my first chaotic evil, first evil playthrough in general. Oh, that coffee. Or, sorry, the tea is still very hot. Alright, all the way back to the capital to continue with Kingdom Management. Oh, sorry, Jupes, I didn't see your last comment. Order the nail for lawful evil. That's the,
Need to catch my breath.
Oh, do they actually show up in the kingdom? Like, is an NPC there for it? If so, that's pretty cool. 13 days. Uh-oh. Are you working on you're working on a problem, though. I don't want that to not be resolved. Yeah, I plan on doing the skeleton guards as well, and the golems. Basically everything that I haven't done before, I'm going to try and do this time around. Because I think this will be my last full playthrough before the next game. So I want to try and experience as much of it as I can. That's remind me, well, it makes me think, what am I going to stream next? I'm not sure. There's a couple of games I want to replay just to, again, do stuff that I haven't done yet in them. Do I need that on anybody? I don't think I need that. I'll just sell all of it.
Head on!
Let me go double check. We need to go talk to them anyway. Sorry, is there... Oh. He wasn't selected, that was weird.
Do it my way.
Alright, so did she change alignments? Yep, she is chaotic neutral now. Cool. Alright, cool. They're done as well.
Onwards!
Well, for now they're done. Alright, Kingdom Management. Until the people want to talk about the Cursed Hilltop anyway. Which will probably only be after one more event. Or one more upgrade. What do we got? Support Warden, laying the foundation, rank up regions. Let's see. What do we got here? Is there anything else that's worth building? Oh, brothel. Well, doesn't take up that much space either. All checks for events addressed by the Grand Diplomat or the Minister are made with a random modifier ranging from -2 to +3. Well, you have a better chance of getting a bonus than you do. Still not worth it. A couple of quarters. I mean, -1 to loyalty, but more in espionage, which is pretty hard to level up as is. So it's probably worth it. Let's see, what are my stats right now? Okay, I see these numbers. Why does it say these pluses on the side? Is that what the city is giving it? Have anything here that's giving us espionage? Yeah, that and this, right? That's it. So did I build, Oh, there's the third espionage. There's a monument shrine. Did I not build a, Shoot, what's it called here? Stocks? We have stocks. Where's it at? Oh, right there. Honestly, I never found him that difficult. But again, I don't usually fight him until the end of the game, so... I think he may have killed somebody in my first attempt. Like, he Finger of Death somebody. But other than that, he wasn't... It also helps that I had a Paladin as my main character the first time around, and then I knew what to expect the second time. Yeah, I mean, I have the same opinion of Mordecai. Mordecai's not hard, but he is annoying because he always one-shots one of my characters. So I usually don't have enough, Yeah, well, Paladin suplexes everybody. They're the best class in the game. Alright, I'm gonna grab a brothel, because why not? Does it get a bonus next to anything? No. So we'll just slap it right here. And I kind of want to get a, let's grab a mansion. We'll purchase some more BP and throw a few more buildings down. Well, like a where was it at? Oh, Mage's Tower. That's a big one. Of course, I put a mansion over there instead. That's fine. Yeah, if I can start putting wait, do we have a I'm sorry, am I missing something? You know what? It doesn't matter. If I can build mage towers or whatever to teleport, I thought you had to have the Magister up. Yeah, because I built a mage tower there, but I can't build the magic circle anywhere else, or the mage tower anywhere else. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's one of my. Again, it's one of the reasons why I gravitated towards paladins was because I got tired of being feared and crowd controlled in Baldur's Gate back when I played it in the early 2000s, and so I pursued immunities to charm and fear, things like that. Because I hate crowd control. As someone who has put a lot of time into League of Legends in the past, and I do mean a lot of time. Again, I played since it came out. I hate crowd control. Can't stand crowd control. That's why you don't see me use it very often either. I mean, I have it, and sometimes I think to use it, but usually I just go after like DPS spells and stuff. But I guess thinking Cloud and Cloud Kill or crowd control. I like to think of them more as ability damage than crowd control. Yeah, I think that would have been my second choice for a deity. But I picked Iomedae. See, maybe I should have yeah, I picked Iomedae because I wanted to be like a glory chasing paladin. Crap, I need to get back a little further because I want to do that other quest. Is all the way back there? It says Barony's capital. That's not where it looks like I am. But yeah, Tuareg was my second choice. Again, without knowing a whole lot about the deities. Sounds about right. Are they all constructs too? Yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't played super far into the Tenebris Steps. I probably haven't gone past level 30. If that, honestly. I'm gonna cancel this. I mean, we're gonna take a small hit to our stuff, but I really want to do this quest. Because that's one of those kingdom quests. Also, shouldn't they be busy? Let's get, oh, he's busy now. Oh yeah, Harem's quest is one of my favorite in the games. Him and Jubilost. And honestly, I respect Ekandio's because of how short it is, and how simple it is. It's not over the top, and he's not like taking up too much of your time. Oh, these problems and stuff. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, and it really shows his character. Like, he comes off as this like one-dimensional character, but he's really not. And his quest really There we go. I like how I just told off Jimandi Aldori for telling us to go check out Farnhold, and we're gonna go check it out anyway. Yeah, harems are nice too, because again, you don't have to go too far, and it's not usually too far out of your way. And it shows his growth as a character. He's not as one-dimensional as he first appears. Okay, sure. Yeah, I did like the neutral choices, though they weren't. They didn't feel as impactful. Like nothing changed, but they were nice, and it allows you to just like waltz through the old sycamore as well. Alright, so last time I think I brought Lindsay, but I think this time I'm going to bring someone like Harem to the Inconsequent Debates. Yeah, I still haven't gotten Amiri's best ending for the quest, I don't think. Did I get it the first time? Well, yeah, I think I got the sword reforged the first time. But I wasn't using her, so I didn't pay that much attention to it. Yeah, I just don't remember it very well. Because it was my first playthrough, and then my second playthrough it bugged out, so I didn't get to finish it. Yeah, okay, maybe I didn't do that the first time around. Well, yeah, you don't actually defeat him because What's-Her-Face steps in.
This time, the disaster didn't hit us, but our neighbors. Varnhold, a small town east of our barony, had been deserted in an instant.
Yeah, I didn't have that option, but also I messed up a lot with that quest as well.
Be halted.
I should bring her with me to the east, actually.
We do it my way.
Oh yeah, I got some presents. What did I get? Fiery Eye. This one, composite short bow. Flare burst spell 3 times per day. You know, that might be good on... What's-Her-Face? Octavia. Because she never shoots this, it doesn't matter. So if I give her this, she gets more spells to cast. And I got the Colossus Ring. +2 luck bonus to Constitution. Okay. What do I have? Yeah, screw saving throws. Because I don't have a luck bonus to Constitution anywhere else. That's perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but it's pretty good. Well, Flare Burst isn't great, but she's never going to shoot her bow, and it just gives her more spell casts. I mean, I recognize it's not a good spell, but it's, Oh yeah, Focusing Surge might be good. We'll put this over here. Quick save. It just gives her a little more utility. For when she runs out of ray spells. Ooh, stability. Support the Warden. Expert. Oh, I need this. I need this right away. Insufficient funds. Give me all of the money for that. Probably the best upgrade in the game besides the one that reduces upgrade time by half. 20 days. Whew. Devil's movement speed in the mountains. Though I've already been to Talon Peak twice, and I'll have to go back there again, so it's kind of wasted. Yeah, you can go on this as well. I need more money. Yeah. This is actually my favorite chapter, too. I'm really excited. I really need to play through that again and get a different ending. But for now, I'm happy with that one. Alright, to the inconsequent debates.
Onwards!
Again, I think I've brought Lindsay both other times. This time, I'm going to bring Harem along and see what he says. Okay, I don't know what this is. Is this because I'm romancing her?
I lead, you follow.
I remember this cutscene when I'm leaving the capital. Also, she blends in very well. If I didn't have tab, she'd be very hard to see.
Where are you rushing off to, my hound? To face your own death?
No?
Why am I here? Kill you? Not today. Believe it or not, but I came here without evil intentions. I've been watching you, my hound. You've escaped my trap.
Or do I remember
You've
this?
destroyed my beautiful Everbloom flower. Such a strong will to live in such a fragile, mortal creature. Once, long ago, it hurt me to see flowers being torn apart by the wind. But today I watch you thrashing like a moth caught in a spider web, and I cannot turn my eyes away.
Alright, I guess this is the romantic option.
Names can be weapons in capable hands. You've no need to know my name. No need. I am the web itself. The moment you took your first step on the road of the Stolen Lands, you fell under my power. There was a time when I used to ask myself the same question. What had I and my 1,000 breaths ever done to them? Why had I to endure this? You're wrong to think that your problems began with you. The ever-blooming flower was created long before your barony was founded. I prepared my weapon long in advance, having no idea what I would turn it against. Everything has a price. Thousands of lives must be turned to dust for a single act of forgiveness.
This scene, I think, is her. I think she's feeling some sort of guilt, even though she's not really supposed to feel attachment or love. But I think it's her way of, like, almost checking up on us, but also taunting us. It's like one of those, I guess, angsty teen movies where they go and they go to apologize, but they end up arguing instead. If that makes sense. Like, she came here out of guilt, or brought me to her out of guilt, but then decided to taunt us instead.
How?
Or, like, to justify herself.
But there's no point in asking. My untamed homeworld has many miracles to offer. One can never know what they will reveal, or to whom. So, what do you think of the proud, bitter,
excuse me.
fallen nymph now, my hound?
It's a shame I'm not using an Earthbreaker this time around, right?
Looks like I was wrong. You're not a moth caught in a spider web, but one of those who flies straight into the fire himself. Why are you so sure I would want to talk to you? To tell you the truth. Do not deceive yourself. My interest in you is mere curiosity.
No, I don't think it is. I'm green, you're green. We're meant to be.
I can answer, but will you believe me? I have nothing to do with it. But I know who is responsible. I won't tell you, though. Run now towards your death, Hound. Run, Hound, run! I want to see you stumble. Why shouldn't the mistress visit her pet? Farewell, my Hound. You have no idea what powers you've awakened, and now you voluntarily rush into their jaws. If you run your blade down their throats, I won't be disappointed. If you perish, I'll have forgotten you by dawn.
There's a lot of innuendos in this conversation.
We do it my way.
I don't know if that comment merits a response. Oh man. Oh shoot, what are we doing? Did I need to talk to him anymore? Probably not. Crap, come here. So yeah, I do want to bring Harem, because I think Harem will have some funny commentary. If I could bring him and Ekundayo, I would. Because they're my two favorite companions. Oh nope, come back. Get rid of you two. We shouldn't be over encumbered. Did I ever build my Mage Tower again? Because I reloaded so I could do that other Kingdom quest. So I'd like to have that knocked out. Yeah, Mage's Tower. Perfect. Still feel like it's weird I could build that. I guess that's a town upgrade, whereas the magic circles are Kingdom stat dependent. And consequent debates. Oh, that was really far north. Medium encumbrance, okay. I should have rested before I left, because I want to rest in a party of 3.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Oh, you actually need Lindsay? Well, that explains it. And that's lame. I guess they didn't want to write dialogue for all the companions. I'll reload so I don't waste 20 hours. Or more than 20 hours. And we'll rest before we leave so that we're not tired by the time we get there. And we'll probably take the hat that Octavia has and put it on Lindsay. For encumbrance. Oh, excuse me, that's a weird hiccup thing. And hopefully I remember to put this back. All right. Ooh, another kingdom event. Well, I mean, I'm not super excited about it, but thanks. Oh no, I have to stick around for that. I'm not sticking around for that. I mean, I don't mind the +7, but -2 to 2 stats that I'm already struggling with.
Nice, don't you think?
Y'all still got tired? Y'all suck. Whatever. Exhaustion doesn't affect their charisma, which I don't think they need anyway here.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
I'm really glad this kobold has a happy ending, because he's very, I don't know. I feel bad for the kobold. He's... Alright, I'm not going to actually try to cure his curse this time. Because I've heard that there's some pretty funny commentary. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to cure his curse. We're going to let him scream tentacles throughout the debates. Okay. I don't remember what the actual answer is. I know that its own will isn't right. I don't think Jublas gets any of them right. I think it's supposed to be magic. My faithful tentacles? A secret. Thought it was memory. Oh, his was right for the first one? Huh, maybe I've never gotten that one right. I've never looked it up. Interesting answers except for the dragon. So knight beats dragon, dragon beats snag, snag beats knight. Yeah, he obviously has knight, dragon. I think they say tentacle, so like they get disqualified. So I'll just say dragon. Oh, thanks, Kobold. I don't think I've ever picked that one. Yeah, I followed his the first time I played through, and I wasn't happy with it, so I started doing my own thing. But right now I'm in the lead because I have 1 full and then 1/2 points. I'm 1.5, and then someone else only has half. Right? Or there's 2 other halves. So I'm in the lead. But I like the Kobold's response. Little Kobold is happy for you and your dragon. As if it were his own victory. Winner against the knight. So he's gonna yell knight, so I'm gonna yell snag. Oh, he said tentacles. That's right. Did I miss something? Why is it calling me the triplet of the Baron? And Sir Jubilost. Okay, well, I still won, so may not have been perfect. I really wish I could bring Harem to this. Why is it calling me triplet? Is it because this is my 3rd time doing this? It's like that a special interaction for your 3rd playthrough? Or did I just miss some dialogue? I think I may have skimmed over a sentence too fast. Okay, so yeah, I want to get Jubilost good ending. This is definitely a quest I'd want to play around with a little more. So it seems like there's a lot of options. A lot of, Okay, so let's see. I've done the pet name before, off camera, so let's see. Yeah, who's my love? Because I know who I'm romancing. I wonder if there's a special interaction for who I'm currently romancing. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, I got 2 questions. Yeah, I think if you get all 3 of the questions right, you get all 3 of the, you can ask 3 questions. Still don't know why they, Well, Godspeed, little kobold. Hope you and your friends live a happy life.
I won't be halted.
I still wonder why she's calling me the triplet Baron. Or it, because it is the mini.
We do it my way.
So I'm actually going to go back through that again. I know might not be the most exciting thing in the world for everybody, but I want to know why she was calling me the triplet Baron.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Alright, that didn't really add anything, so we'll do that, get some extra experience. Well, it was more friends in general, because there's men and women in the party. Which I don't know. I don't think that her whole fortune was correct anyway, because the I would do its own will. Shoot, I read through the thing too fast again. Yeah, Glory doesn't work this one. I remember this one being wrong. This one is, yes, ambition isn't this one either. Alright, I'm actually going to reload again. Blow through that again. Because I missed something. I want to know why she's calling me the Triplet Baron. This is the last time I'm going through it, though. I'm also going to try to get all the answers right. Because I don't think I've ever done that. So I've yet to look up a guide for it.
Nice.
I
Don't you think?
won't be halted. We do it my way.
She's never called me that before.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
Because we're not triplets. I mean, they, Zottenroppel. See, here she doesn't call me the triplet. Maybe it has something to do with Jublas' curse. Maybe it has to be cursed for her to say it. Because I normally always fix the our Cura's curse before we do it. Secret is the best one for this one, I think. I think maybe the names got bugged up because it's the Zottenroppel triplets. No, your triplet wins this round, Baron. Huh. I don't remember it ever saying that. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, the triplet of the Baron. That doesn't. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That makes sense. I don't know why I was reading into that so much. I thought she was. I was looking for a connection that wasn't there. Yeah, there are just 3 of us. I don't know why. No, I was just being dumb. Yeah, it was just because there's 3 of us. Triplet, just 3. Not that I was... For some reason I was thinking because that's my 3rd time doing the inconsequent debates with the 3rd character. It was referring to my 3 barons as the triplets. Because canonically, I guess all 3 barons could exist at the same time. Or
you follow.
One before the other, because Nerissa... Well, I guess not, because... the events at the end of the game wouldn't happen if the other baronies or kingdoms existed beforehand.
Do it my way.
So let's say, because Nerissa destroys 1,000 kingdoms, your other barons could be the kingdoms beforehand, but that wouldn't work. But then again, the first world does get some wonky. This doesn't take any time to swap out my companions here. Neat. We'll do this for now. Yeah, because I want Amiri when I go east to Dunsword.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Lindsay, you need to be quiet. You're not in the party. Okay. I guess we just go to Varnhold now. I was hoping to get that mountain upgrade before we got there. That's fine. Is this really the fastest way? Oh yeah, there's a river here, so yeah, that is the fastest way. But this might be faster.
Need to catch my breath.
You know, Jubilost, I think you just enjoy annoying people.
Yeah,
You
that is a
do it
lot of
on
mount travel.
purpose, to get bright new emotions out of
Then we
them
still gotta go back
and
to the
fend
kingdom
off your
after, so...
bleaching for another day. Am I right?
I've never thought about it like that, but it sounds like quite an idea. I think I'll add a little more sarcasm to my conversations. Like you said, for my health.
I do wish you could... Or I wish I got it before I go to Talon Peak. Because that's also a lot of mountain traveling. So I don't think... Well, that's not right. Oh, this would be easier. Well, actually, I have her sit back a little bit in case we do ever get ambushed from behind. And I like these to be staggered a little bit so that Harem and Jathal try to get there before we do. But also we're not in order here, so I need to swap these around. All that hard work for nothing. Here I'm up here, close to Jathal. I'm staggered a little back. Something like that. Alright.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, either his boss or he would have. Oh, here we go. Finally, his stuff has upgraded. So +2. What does he have? Literally the same. Just this is better against lycanthropes, which we don't fight any of in the next area, so that doesn't matter. It's very specific. Oh, this is actually really good for where we're headed. It's only a +2 though. This is a +3. But this is actually really good for where we're going. But I'm gonna have Death Ward, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I use Acid Splash a lot on her. Whatever. I'm not gonna buy anything.
Head on!
But that armor, if I didn't have Crusader's Mithril Plate, that armor would have been really good. For the upcoming tomb. Cheap publicity. Sure. I'm pretty sure Shallow Gulch is the place where you find Hedvanki's brother.
Need to catch my breath.
Or what's left of him. Alright, I'm gonna head back first thing because that is on a time limit. It's fine. Every day that I waste is a day closer to getting that mountain upgrade. Yeah, his dexterity is awful, but I mean, most dwarves don't have great dexterity. So, I mean, if it's the race. He has a +4 right now. I didn't talk to Jublost again anyway. No. Harem is better than Tristian. That is the hill that I will die on. Also, Harem can be he's more of a team player. Because he gets more... You can give him teamwork feats that he can actually utilize in combat to bounce off other people. And he acts as an off-take. Tristian literally just casts spells. No, but he's, again, like I said, he's good for bouncing teamwork feats off of. So like shield wall, outflank, things like that. And honestly, his, what's it called? His, Where's it at? A Destructive Aura is really good, and his, well, Chaos Domain is good, Destruction Domain. Yeah, you can give him a Shield Wall, Outflank, even other teamwork feats, again, that, like, Jaethal can utilize. Where Tristian has to sit in the back.
We do it my way.
Plus, I have a personal vendetta against Tristian, so even if you were right, you would still be wrong. So this gives me a chance to take care of this before I forget. Fantastic. All right, and then I came back for something else. I talked to Jubilost. Okay, I can't talk to you. That's interesting. Yeah, in higher difficulties you don't want attrition, so healing shouldn't be a priority, it should be damage. Because in higher difficulties, I mean, even on lower difficulties, enemies are typically of a higher strength or stronger than you are. What did I come in here for? Pavanki. Where's he stand at? Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look at both the clerics, because I haven't really given them a, see, 14 strength, 8 dex, 14 constitution, 18 wisdom, 10 charisma. What do you got, Tristian? 10, 16, 16, 10, 12, 12. Ooh. That's not very good. Let's see. Okay, that is really good as far as healing goes. I didn't know he even got that, because again, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to Tristian. And this is annoying. This right here would almost be enough for me to just not use him anyway. Because if you're in a dungeon, say Mordecai's Tomb for instance, and he dies and he just teleports out, you can't resurrect him. So then you're short a companion. Well, this is pretty good. That's right, I gave him weapon focused scimitar. I mean, yeah, he's definitely a better healer, but I think that's all he has going for him. Personally, I prefer Harem's domains as well. Because Holy Lance, I don't much care for that. Or Touch of Good. Healer's Blessing is pretty good though. It depends on when you need to reload or when you want to reload. Like, if you're taking down a tough boss and you finally take him down and you lose one character, I wouldn't want to reload after that.
You follow.
Like, say you defeat the spawn of Robogug, I wouldn't want to reload after that. But I mean, that's different, because if you beat him, then obviously you go back and Tristan will be alive and kicking. But I know my last playthrough, there were instances where Lindsay would die, she'd teleport away, and I didn't want to have to reload, and then
I won't be halted.
I would have to, because I needed her to progress. Again, most of the time you can reload. I'm not saying that
Do it my way.
you're wrong. Did I need to rest? Thought we had whatever. Yeah, but Harem can use all these aura spells, which again is what I like. I like melee casters. But he can use let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, like Archon's aura. Where's these other ones? Righteous Might and Angelic Aspect, and actually utilize them. Plus he gets access to Horde Wilting, which is very powerful later on. Also, Inflict Moderate Wounds Mass is pretty good. If used correctly. I never use it, but I do know that it has a lot of potential. And Animate Dead is an extremely powerful spell in this game, which I guess Tristan gets as well, so it's not... That's not saying anything. Though I will say Protection from Evil Communal is more useful than some of Harem's spells. Which I guess, I mean, he gets a lot of fire spells. You can probably build him as like a DPS caster. So after he casts his buffs, he could cast like Scorching Ray and stuff. Again, I haven't paid him too much attention. Well, I'm not saying he'll be great at it.
Head on.
But I mean, it's something. Which I don't often take opportunity attacks like Harem and stuff, because usually if I have them fighting somebody, they don't move till they're dead.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Why are you still talking, Liz? You're not in my party. Yeah, I haven't used Fireball this playthrough, but yeah, I agree. Fireball is a really good spell. One of my favorites in the game.
You cannot stand against me.
It's not going great.
Consider
Alright, actually, you know what?
provoked.
killed here.
Hopefully he doesn't die. I'm just gonna reload this. Super frustrating. Need to reposition faster. Alright, intercept, intercept, intercept. You try to intercept over here. Don't actually cast that spell.
Your life ebbs low.
A clever ploy.
Consider me provoked.
Yeah, I think healing is one of the weaker, whatever you want to call it in the game. I mean, because I can heal right now, but it's not going to... He could be attacking instead and killing these guys. Which, this fight is not going well. Just two ferocious wargs. Maybe I should have... Sorry, I'm distracted by the chat.
What for Gorham?
Well, I will say that healing has come in handy a couple times in this game. When I first beat the Spawn of Ropagug, I had Lindsay and Harem spamming healing in the
Out of my way!
Unworthy.
in the center, making sure everybody stayed alive.
Repent!
Tear them apart!
Consider me provoked.
Run them through!
Actually, Harem, you cast this. I need to cast Stinking Cloud or something here. There we go. Now we got it.
Look at me, Gorham! Weak!
I won't be halted.
Alright, we did it. Took a few tries. Uh-oh. Is my stream hanging in there? Because, my backup keeps the internet out. Oh, man. No, internet's still on. Sorry, my laptop lost connection to the internet.
We do it my way.
There we go. Maybe it's back up now. Yeah, that's what I use clerics for. I usually, again, maybe I come from a time where clerics are more, typically you envision clerics as like a Dwarven melee fighter. And Harem definitely fits the bill. But yeah, also I like him being on the front line because they have all those aura buffs they can cast. I treat them like a semi-paladin, essentially. That's how I play most of my my clerics.
I am called Strange by
Like
a
Animan from
barbarian who gets into
Baldur's Gate
every
2.
fight she can
I know a lot of people don't like him
to
because his
believe in
stats
the
are
inevitability of
bonkers,
death.
but
This is truly amazing.
he's usually what I imagine a cleric being when I think of a cleric. Like they can be treated as an off tank, they can be treated as a a frontline buffer. Oh, wait, it freeze the game. I'm trying to save over a save. Yeah, but that's easily corrected. I mean, right now I have, well, yeah, +4. From steady hand, I don't know what that is. Oh.
Onwards!
And also, if you're not using a crossbow, you can equip more equipment, a weapon and a shield, and you get more potential out of that as well. Because you have more equipment equipped.
I lead, you follow.
I mean, there's definitely arguments to be made for both clerics. And I think it does come down to preference. Like, if you want to utilize healing and you build around healing, yeah, Tristian's the way to go. But if you want to use
A clever ploy. You require my assistance?
Ready and willing.
you have an
This
off
is
tank
for
that
you.
utilizes team feats,
Hear you cry.
Harem's the way to go.
Prevail, does it?
We do it my way.
So I'm pretty sure I have.
How curious.
I won't be halted.
Maybe that's why he's the off tank, not the primary tank.
Head on.
Again, you just use him to bounce. Oh wait, he needs
What's
to
new?
use this.
Yes.
Just use him to bounce team work feats off of. And then if your tank goes down,
We do
you still have
it
Harem to
my
hold the line for a bit. Hopefully long enough for your DPS to take out everybody else. And since he does get all his harm spells, if you decide to bring Jaethal, he also acts as a healer for her as well.
Onwards.
Which is a little more niche of an argument, but it's still an argument in his favor. Because then she can heal herself and he can also heal her.
I lead, you follow.
Yeah, I think you get more utility out of Harem. You get a lot of healing out of Tristian, yeah, but you get more utility, more bang for your buck out of Harem.
Be halted.
Won't work.
That's my last save at, because I kind of want to solve that.
I won't be halted.
Because yeah, Harem doesn't have the best tank stats, but I can usually put him to, like, send him to intercept the flank from enemies, and he can usually hold the line until I can get more people over there.
Won't work.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that check. Well, he's a double agent. That's
That was easy.
betraying you. He's acting like he's your friend.
Be halted.
Repent. Who will prevent? Does it matter?
We do it my way.
So while he may, I mean, I get where you're coming from. I get what you're saying, but
Your wish granted.
Onwards.
I would still argue that he betrays you because he comes in, he acts like he's your friend, he acts like he's helping the kingdom and stuff. I mean, I would say he wouldn't betray us if like we met him on the open field of battle right away, and he started off as an enemy, but because he weasels his way into your confidence, he betrays you.
We do it my way. I won't be halted.
Honestly, if I was DM, he would still have his powers, but they wouldn't come from Serenre. They would come from Narissa. But it'd also be indicative of like how powerful she truly is as well.
You have my attention.
Like really ramp her up as a threat.
Unworthy. You cannot stand against me.
They go down! Out of my way! Run them through!
Ha! This is for you!
This body holds no more.
Oh no, Octavia, you need to run.
Your life ebbs low.
A clever ploy.
Or it's possible she just didn't know what was going on because
You can't stop me.
I heard somewhere, I read somewhere that like gods don't necessarily always pay attention to what's going on. They can, but they don't. So it's possible she just didn't know.
We do it my
Request.
way.
Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
Well, she is the goddess of mercy, so maybe she would? I don't know. I don't know enough about the gods to really make an argument for that.
Onwards!
It's a part of lore that I am lacking in. I did read about Hastur, the Yellow King, a little bit. Once I realized he was a god in the Pathfinder
I lead. You
Pantheon.
follow.
Because I do love me some Lovecraft.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, the Season of Bloom was a big... That's basically it for me as well. Season of Bloom and the Secret Sanctuary, or whatever it's called, where you go and you slaughter all those cultists.
We do it my way.
So can we actually go through here and not kill anybody? I don't think that's the case.
What a waste. To the dust you will go.
amateurs.
Consider me provoked.
Is Harem on the front line right now? Oh, he's close.
Scared? You should be.
Let's hear you cry.
Did I just crit him for 90? 96 damage. Hot dog. Yeah, I forgave him the first time around. Mostly because I was going for the good ending for all my companions. And I felt like banishing or killing him wasn't the good ending for him. Look at this string bean guy. This isn't the first time, like, when they die they look like this. But it's always hilarious.
Head on! Die!
Wretched things.
I'm not afraid.
My search was not in vain.
Good job, Harem. Way to bop him.
This is for you.
So fragile.
Onwards!
I'll fight if I
We'll
have to.
do it the hard way.
Be kind and prepared to meet my end. Are you? Privileges.
Also, thanks for keeping the whole Tristy and Harem discussion pretty civil in the chat, because I've seen that debate get heated, like really heated. There are no curse words used, so I appreciate that.
We do it my way.
And honestly, people that defend Tristian, I can almost see their point of view. Because, again, he comes to you planning to betray you. Planning to work for Nerissa. Because that's... For one, he doesn't know you. He doesn't owe you anything. So, like, he's just looking out for himself. He's looking out for his own well-being, which is fine. Even though that's maybe not what his goddess would want, but that's fine. But the Season of Bloom... Like, that's not excusable. Even if he didn't directly do it, he gave her the means to do it. Knew what was happening and didn't just tell us how to stop it. We had to go and operate on this woman without anesthesia and hope that we listened to him and got it right. And then we go and we kill all those cultists, all those innocent people that he knew were going to try and kill us and that they had no chance of killing us. And then he helped us kill them. And he knew they were innocent and that they were there to kill us. It's like, that can't be forgiven. Everything else, okay, I get it. Like, you know, again, he doesn't owe you anything. He's coming there to betray you. That's fine. Two strangers out to get each other.
An expected result.
Like, all the assumably hundreds or thousands of innocents that got killed because of him. That is not forgivable.
Who will prevail?
Every other action, sure. Sure.
Advance!
I'm gonna throw out a haste here. Because I should probably buff up a little bit, at least. I don't have any more.
Out of my way!
When did I use up all of my rages? Well, yeah. But even then, I mean, that's fine, except for like the one event, the one Season of Bloom series of events.
I'm losing
And the cult.
my temper.
Done with waiting.
That part
I
frustrates me
won't
to
be
no end.
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Are one of these a mimic? Nope.
I lead, you follow.
Their leader, yes. And that's usually the case. I mean, cult leaders are usually not great people. So, but like, there's no way to know that that one girl that was flirting with him earlier would have gotten away, and she would have died. And she was obviously innocent. She was just some, you know, naive youngster looking to fit in, and honestly, the intent was for her to get killed, or for her to kill us.
Repent!
I am superior!
Yeah, she does. Oh, I think you can still let her get killed. No, because she pops up in a quest later. You can let her get killed later. In his final companion quest. But yeah, she does get away in the first encounter.
Speak. Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
The end draws near.
But again, there's no guarantee she would have gotten away in the first encounter. And that's what I'm getting at. Like, for all intents and purposes, she should have died there, or she should have killed us.
We do it my way.
Will they ever learn?
Unworthy.
Alright, Mary's putting in some okay work. She's not doing nearly as much damage as me, but that's to be expected, because I'm awesome.
Head on!
I'm positive I found something.
I won't be halted.
Yeah, I might just start stopping my streams so I run out of tea. I don't know what it's about streams compared to, like, just recording my Let's Plays. My throat gets super dry.
You can't stop
To the
me.
dust you will go.
I think I ramble a lot more in my streams.
Amateurs.
I'll throw another haste here.
A final surprise.
Yeah, Tristan and Narissa were behind the develop. Like, they created the cult. And at the very least, Tristan knew that what was going to happen once we went there. He knew that we were going to get killed or that we were going to kill all those people. And he knew that they were a cult and they were being manipulated.
We do it my way.
Regardless, he knew a bunch of innocent people were going to die.
Your life ebbs low.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Try to get some buffs out. Let's actually get this.
A clever ploy.
Don't follow me. Okay. I'll see you later, big guy. Alright, good job, team. Oh, yeah, the Crimson Counselor. What does this one do? Ooh, Scorching Ray and Fireball. My downside it is a melee weapon, but I guess you can just have it equipped. There we go. Can she use that? Or does it actually have to be equipped on her person? Yeah, there it is. That's kind of lame. In that case, we're just going to get rid of it.
I lead, you follow.
Yeah, I know, and I thought about that when I first equipped it. And it looks cool on her. So that's what I'll do. But there are those occasions where I forget to auto-cast a cantrip after she runs out of spells and she runs in. Or she will run in now. Oh yeah, I know.
Onwards.
I know, I chose the chaotic option, but not the lawful option, because I do intend to be chaotic neutral
We do it my way.
later in the game. To get, for a certain objective for this playthrough. Actually, can you leave from this side? No. Oh, when I had it equipped on her, if it wasn't actually equipped, the spells didn't appear. So, like, right now she has...
Here.
She has them. If I go over here, she doesn't have them anymore. She has to have it equipped, but this is fine, because Scorching Ray is more valuable than the other spells.
Be halted.
Also, my internet keeps disconnecting on my laptop, so... if y'all are chatting, I'm missing it. Alright. I decided I have to minimize the game to see your chat because my laptop keeps disconnecting. Some of the companions do blurt their names out. I didn't know there was a 1v1 my first time through. I gave my name because I was trying to be heroic, and you know, heroes aren't afraid. But you can refuse to give him a name, a companion will blurt it out, but if you have Kaisi, or Kalika, or Canera with you, you can tell them no name. Or you can give them Kaisi's name, but since Kaisi isn't a real person, it tricks them, and so they never try to fight you. Honestly, I should have Canera with me right now, so I can do that. Yeah, you can hide your name if you have Kaisi with you. No one will. You won't have to fight any soul leaders in Vortikai's tomb. Because I think if you give a name, the Defaced Sister won't be required to give a name in your place. If that makes sense. So I have to keep minimizing the game to see chat because my laptop keeps disconnecting from the internet. Don't know why. So a lot of my responses might be a little disjointed. That might be the case. I'd have to go back and look at my last playthrough. I don't remember fighting any soul leaders, but yeah, maybe you still have to fight them as your main character.
While I was still alive, I had so many wonderful feelings, but didn't have the strength to achieve my goals. Now I have sufficient strength for anything, but my goals... There are problems with my goals.
Alright, I lied. My internet, I mean, my laptop is connected to the internet, but it won't, just won't load the page, so I can't see chat. It's frustrating. Yeah, but she's probably got cold hands, and I don't want to hug that. Oh, they just froze the... Oh no, I need to continue. Never mind. Alright, north first. We'll clear out everything up here.
I need to catch my breath.
I think this is the Barbarian encounter.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Ugh. How about we rest real quick?
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
It is time to get some rest. Yes, indeedo.
We have nothing to talk about. We hold nothing in common. You see no value in life, while I am intoxicated by it.
Amazing. However miserable your being is, you still cling to it. You think that you are a free spirit, but you are merely a slave, cherishing her chains for fear of true freedom.
I think it's appropriate she's not romanceable. Because even by the time she starts warming up to you, it's too late to develop a romance in the game. And, yeah, that last comment. Okay. Hey! Internet's back. Cool, I can see the stream without minimizing the game now. Sweet.
We do it my way.
Yeah, you told me about that. Alright. I don't want to be chaotic evil here because that's going to put a damper on the ending I want. I might do neutral. could attack them. But I'm going... No. I want a specific ending. I'm going to play the game a certain way. Being chaotic evil means I can be whatever I want to be, because I'm chaotic. You never know what I'm going to do next. I don't know, Jupes. For some people that wouldn't be an issue. I'm not saying I'm one of those people, but... Yeah, I too am excited for Wrath. Because I know there's, again, they're going to make it better. Everything about the game is going to be better. So... Yeah, I'm chaotic. You never know what to expect. Or maybe I'm being good now so I can be evil later. Yeah, man, that's what I do. Yara here living in 2020. I'm living in 2021 with Wrath of the Righteous. That's my thing. I don't think chaotic evil can really be categorized by just being chaotic evil. Like, they should be, you know, they can do whatever they want. They're chaotic.
I lead. You
Most their actions are evil. Out to get somebody else or, you know, cause harm, but they can do good too. That's why I don't get why, I don't know. I mean, obviously, most people who play chaotic evil in like tabletop, they fit a specific stereotype. All right, let's be honest.
Ask.
You require my assistance?
Alright, then holy bombs for him.
Any brilliant ideas?
But I mean, chaotic evil, there's a lot you can do with chaotic evil. In my opinion.
Submit.
Primitives.
Run them through.
There's a lot more here than I thought there were. That's fine. But I think the same could be said for any alignment. Like, there's more to each alignment than meets the eye. No! Quit draining my levels. I didn't put Death Ward on her. No! It's fine, I have Restoration. Yeah, and I know some DMs won't even let people play Chaotic Evil. I just outright ban it from the table. Because most people don't play it. Oh, son of a gun. I think I only have one scroll of Raised Dead. Uh-oh. Not really prepared for this. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it on some ghosts.
Share your will.
In my defense, I didn't have enough, It's not Restoration, but it also doesn't work. Oopsies. Who has
You have my attention.
Restorate? Oh, he has it. Whoopsies. Huh. I knew all that. And then again, I see why, because there is a stereotype that comes along with Chaotic Evil players.
Head on.
But they can be played with more nuance than that. But I can also see how they would derail a campaign.
Onwards.
They could also easily make them like the big bad, you know? Like, the big plot reveal. They're the big bad in the end, or the, Or like, if you know you can't commit to a full campaign, you can play Chaotic Evil, and then they can kill you off when you're ready to dip out of the campaign.
We do it my way.
What does Jester's Fest do? Also, Ring of Protection +3. Oh, it's good for Lindsay. Or whoever uses Hideous Laughter. No, I haven't gone to the location yet here, and I've only done the first 2 tiers of the Tenebrous Depths. So I still have 3 bosses to go for that DLC. Really need to get rid of some stuff. Or I need to go to the Barbarian camp so I can find myself a merchant. Yeah, I streamed that a while ago, but no one showed up to it. I mean, it was like a year ago. I was doing a 24-hour charity stream for Extra Life. And no one came. But it was also on Twitch. No one shows up to my Twitch streams. So now I stream on YouTube. Plus, I don't like Twitch. So I'm glad I'm streaming on YouTube now. Alright, we gotta find our way to the Barbarian camp so I can sell some loot. That's my next stop.
I need to catch my breath.
But yeah, actually I might do that. Oh no, Twitch, if you don't have a big following, it's almost impossible for you to find people on Twitch, or people to find you on Twitch. Because there's so many people streaming on there. It's easier on YouTube for someone my size channel, because y'all would get notified because y'all are subscribed to me. And then again, of course, the more people that come to my streams on YouTube, the more people that can see it. So if I have a few people here, I have more visibility on YouTube than I do on Twitch. So, plus, I really hate Twitch. I much prefer YouTube as a platform. I haven't been on my Twitch account in I don't even know how long. Also, those aren't holy bombs, and that's what I was using against the darn ghosts. Those are the fire bombs. Twitch is run by a bunch of children, and that's why I will never use it. I see how they treat the different streamers on their platform, and I can't support a company that does that. It's just it's tacky. If they had some consistency, maybe I'd participate, but they don't, so I won't. I guess I go a little heavy. We're almost at the camp. I'll grab some of this stuff. These are all masterworks, so they're worth a little bit of money. I mean, YouTube, obviously, not everybody likes YouTube. I like it. They haven't... I mean, they're just a corporation, so I mean, I don't expect anything spectacular out of them, but they really haven't done me dirty. I see people complain all the time, but I've yet to see it myself. It's like they're pretty open about communication. If I ever have a question, I ask them on Twitch, and they usually respond in a timely manner. And then people complain about monetization. It's like, oh, it's taken me 6 months to a year to get monetized. Once I qualified for monetization, it took me 2 days to get monetized. Literally 2 days, less than 2 days.
I need to catch my breath.
So, I think if you make decent content, you shouldn't have a problem on YouTube. But it's the people that are... I think it's the channels tailored to younger audiences that have harder times because they walk that gray line between adult content and children's content.
To address me in such a disrespectful manner. I certainly don't recall ever letting anyone call me that. So please, do refrain from such vulgar familiarity in the future.
No, I don't make... I make, like, nothing on YouTube. My main income is actually my GI Bill during the school year, and I'm actually looking for summer work during the summer. Because I don't get GI Bill money during the summer. And GI Bill is not a lot of money either, so I make do on what little bit I get from that, and then, yeah, my wife works, so Mrs. Brigget Dawn is bringing home the bacon while I go to school and try and grow my YouTube a little bit. Now, I mostly do this for fun. I mean, if I can make a few bucks on the side, great. But it's not a... I'll never make a lot of money on YouTube. I wouldn't say I'm still in school. I did the military, and then I went back to school after. And I'm a history major right now. I did engineering for a semester and decided I didn't like it. And I decided to pursue something I enjoyed, which is history. With a minor in creative writing.
We do it my way.
But yeah, I can also tell you guys I will never make a living on YouTube because of my demographic. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and the smallest percentage of my channel are the 13 to 17 year olds, which is where all the money's at. 50% of my views are in my age bracket from 25 to 34. Second largest are 35 to 44. No, sorry, second largest is 18 to 24. Yeah, so it's 25 to 34, 18 to 24, 35 to 44, and then the 45 to 54, and then 65 plus, and then it's the 13 to 17 year olds. Because I play older games. But again, if you're trying to make it on YouTube, you need to target younger audiences, and I don't do that. Follow Mary's example. Ignore her.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
Alright, feel free to disagree, but Dugoth's voice actor almost sounds like Uncle Iroh from Avatar The Last Airbender, but with a slight accent to it.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition, so it's your price to pay, with your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
It's almost like Uncle Iroh, but with more spit or more lip. I can't place it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to his dialogue.
Dugoth.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work too. Like it's a lot of unspoken rules in order to get the masterpieces, because you have to get those kingdom upgrades, as well as doing their quests, and then have the kingdom stats, of course.
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies.
Yeah, it's your kingdom stats. Each one has, I think, 2 requirements, and then and they have to be at 10. Or is it 10 or is it like 8? I think it's 10. And then you also have to do the kingdom upgrades, like the miscellaneous kingdom upgrades, like the was it like the stables or whatever. Upgrades like the restoring like the Dwarven fortress and stuff.
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh.
Yeah, there's a lot of guides on like Steam forums and stuff
Trust
and
them as
Reddit
if they were holy
with it all typed up.
oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
Yeah, well, in my case, the first time around, it was bugged. Vrask wasn't giving out his masterpiece at all. But they fixed it. And time for me to not need Earthbreakers anymore. I beat my first playthrough with it, just a regular old Earthbreaker +4 that I bought up attacks. So that was super disappointing. But yeah, I mean, I get why they do it, is so you don't get these super powerful items early on. But I think the way they should have handled that was by giving you the masterpiece early on, and then the artisan comes back at certain chapter points, at certain checkpoints throughout the game to upgrade it even further.
Varnold, huh? Isn't that the village Maegor Varn?
Yeah, Obliterator is the bee's knees, but I've never gotten it.
I know.
Despite
Varn.
Earthbreakers being my
He's
favorite
not the best
weapon type in the game.
But not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that would also be nice, because it was so vague. I had no idea. Like, I didn't get a single masterpiece in my first playthrough. And then my second one, I got 2? But yeah, I was saying that I understood why well, I already said that. I already explained it. Never mind. Yeah. Keep forgetting what I've said.
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever, mark my word, Baron, the Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them.
Yeah, I think I got Nazriel's. I may have actually got Vrask's in my last playthrough, but I didn't need the hammer at that point. I really want Bakken's. I think that's probably the most valuable one out of all of them. I mean, Obliteration would be super good to have, but I can't think of any of the other ones that I got. I have to go back and look at my last playthrough.
None of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission. I'll answer.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Magic.
But I've never gotten it.
Opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria.
I suppose you can actually use the Grandmaster's Rod to one-shot the spawn of Rovagug.
I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange, wrong, just like those witches themselves.
Yeah, that fight is a doozy. Oh yeah, yeah, me too, man. He put me through the ringer, that's for sure.
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible. If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death. Ask away. I'm Dugath, son of Gordir and Harith Threefingers from the Tiger Lord's tribe. My entire life, I've served Gorum, first on the battlefield, sword in my hand, and later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the River Kingdoms, in Fearbarian, Guld, Ustalev. My price is high, my hand is steady, and my sword is deadly.
Yeah, speaking of Gorm, I actually did some reading on some of the deities, and I was reading about Rovagug, and how it was Gorm and Torag that held the chains that bound him into the pit. I think it was Desna that kicked him into it. Asmodeus and somebody else lured him to it. But Pharasma didn't help, despite her being the most powerful out of all of them because she's neutral and she doesn't care.
Our Lord in Iron doesn't like empty talk. He's the god of those who act instead of chatter. His palm blesses every sword ever crafted, and wherever at least two men meet in battle, he is there with them. Even orcs worship the god of battle, and not only that, they imagine he's an orc too. It's all nonsense, of course, but there may be a grain of truth to it. For anyone can aspire to be like him. A human, an orc, and even an elf. Anyone who grips his iron to make his enemy bleed.
So it wasn't Desna, it was Serenre that kicked him into the pit. I think Gorm, because I thought it was Gorm and Torag that held like the chains that bound him into the pit or whatever. I skimmed it mostly, I didn't read it in detail. Well, he's too strong. He's a...
Well said, old man. Truly well said. Blood for Gorum!
I don't think Pharasma got involved, because I think Rovagug being out and about probably benefited her, if anything.
There are many tribes in Numeria. Each does its best to survive. The Black Horses sell adamantine. The Blood Pikes rob
I'm not sure. I don't know who Du-Brawl is, though.
And their white scars lick the boots of the
Or
technically.
Zancuthar. Is that one of the great old ones?
As for us, the Tiger Lords, we are mercenaries.
Is that one of the allies of
and
Hastur?
the best ones in this part of Avestan. Remember this, Baron. If you keep your throne long enough, we'll meet again. Sooner
And is he one of the great old ones?
Fighting side by side.
So I don't know who
or
that is off the top of my
otherwise.
head.
Who knows?
Again, a lot of the lore, I've only read about Hastur and Rovagug. The only reason I read about Rovagug was because I was trying to find information about the spawn of Rovagug in this game. Trying to see how it... Because I read somewhere that his healing that he does is a buff that he puts on himself. It's not necessarily tied to his Dispel magic, even though it does proc when that happens. Okay, and do you know what he is the god of?
And some deal in slave trade.
Yes, there's plenty of those too. And their numbers will never dwindle so long as the Technic League runs the country. He's a strong fighter, brave one. He says he's Armagh, an incarnation of a hero from the old times. Just don't ask if I believe it. Armagh is smart. He knows how to do business.
Sorry, no, it's Shub
If he'd
Niggurath
only pay
and
less attention to
Zamindor
what
that
those
are
witches
Casper's
whisper,
allies. I was getting them
he'd
mixed up
be
with
a perfect chieftain.
yeah, I was getting him mixed up with the guys, whoever I just read. I already forgot his name.
Eons ago, stars rained down on Omeria. Pieces of metal, both dead and living ones, fell from the sky. Since then, metal monsters roam those lands, and the grounds hold a wealth of adamantine.
And I usually associate
valuable
hyphenated
things.
names and names with parentheses, or sorry,
Don't
apostrophes in
survive
them
there.
as
for us,
old ones.
Numerian Kerlits, we grew up on that land. We drank its poisoned waters and breathed its toxic air. Metals from the depths infused our bones and muscles. No one can beat us. If there were anyone capable of bringing us down, it would be ourselves. Not that much. Long ago, these lands were part of their empire. They were a great people back then, used unbelievable magic, and possessed treasures beyond count.
Was he lawful evil
Ages
beforehand, or was he lawful
passed,
good? And then he
and
turned
their
lawful evil when he
empire
changed
crumbled into dust.
to Zon Kuthan.
Cyclops became wild and forgot.
And I can read it later
all
myself,
about
but if
what
you don't
they
mind
once
answering,
used to be.
that would be swell.
But the ruins. Yes, the ruins remember everything.
Indeed, they remember much, if only they were more eager to share.
You're welcome.
Okay, we got some looting to do and some selling to do.
I won't be
Oh yeah, this
halted.
darn raven's here.
My search was not in vain.
Don't think that they have anything that interests me. Oh, yes they do. Two belt of giant strength +6. Though I do find those. Maybe I don't need this yet. I'm not gonna buy it.
We do it my way.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt about that. I'd be willing to bet that Pharasma probably has the most boring afterlife.
You follow.
I feel like Gorms would probably be similar to Valhalla, where you eat, drink, and fight, resurrect, and then eat, drink, and fight again. Which I think, as far as afterlives go, wouldn't be the worst.
Onwards.
Yeah, see? Like I assumed. I mean, being able to fight without the risk of permanently dying, that sounds like a blast. Yeah, I do think Gorm is one of my favorite gods in the setting. Very straightforward. You know what he wants. It's probably the same thing that you want, which is to fight. I'm gonna do the spider layer real quick. I know tricks. I don't know. And the same thing that you wanted during the light, like while you were alive, you get while you're dead. Like there's no downside to that.
We do it my way.
Unless one day you don't feel like fighting.
You
That's too bad.
stand against me.
You cry.
I should probably put this down. Yeah, I don't know if I want to party with liches, though. I've met a fair few, and I haven't liked any of them.
Learn while I live.
Also, is this activating automatically? Don't do that.
Bring it.
They're probably not vampires either. I guess it depends on what they look like. Not that I'm shallow or anything, but if they look like Vlad von Karstein from Warhammer Total War, ugh.
Advance, sweep down better ones.
Yeah, but still. There aren't a lot of nice liches, they're mostly jerks. You know they'll be talking about you behind your back.
Unworthy.
What for Gorham? Will they ever learn?
Wretched things.
Yeah, probably hanging out in the corners. Falling asleep during the party. Oh, they're the guys that bring a book to the party to read. Which I'm not saying there's anything inherently wrong with bringing a book to a party. I mean, if that's what you want to do it. You know, have your own fun. But if you're doing it with the intent to be socially distant, just don't be one of those guys. I knew one of those guys. I was actually really good friends with him too.
A fine use of my talents. Won't.
Oh, hang in there, Amiri.
Pay attention.
Get back here, you jerk.
Over there.
She should drop spider legs, as all matriarchs do. I think all of them do. Well, yeah, I know. I've fought my fair share of liches.
Head on.
I actually really enjoyed the lich fight that was in Siege of Dragonspear too. Actually, that whole dungeon was fantastic. I really enjoyed the
Do it my way.
enjoyed that dungeon. Well, yeah, but you can... Yeah, it's hit or miss. I think some of the side quests are really well written. The story itself was... I mean, it moved the plot forward. But yeah, like the design of the dungeons and everything was phenomenal. Like, I really enjoyed the... because it was a smaller campaign, So they gave a lot more attention to detail in like the locations, the dungeons, and environments and stuff. It was pretty cool. And some of the side quests added a little bit to the companion lore, I guess. Like there's some side quests for Jaheira and Khalid that, you know, shows their relationship, because you don't really see it in the first game. And there's one line that Khalid actually says in Dragonspear that I was like, oh, come on now. Because it was sad. But it was well done. I think you can't view Dragonspear as a whole new Baldur's Gate campaign. I think that's what a lot of people did. I think you need to view it as like it's just a bridge between the two games. Kind of like the Trespasser DLC for Dragon Age Inquisition. That's what I would view it as. It connects plots, and that's it. It's like, what was the Ball Spawn doing for those 2 weeks between Baldur's Gate 1 and 2? Well, here you go. Yes, and I'm not saying compare the writing, just the purpose of the expansion. Because that's all Dragonspear is. It's just an expansion, so don't treat it as like a separate campaign. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be like the Throne of Baal of Baldur's Gate 1, like Throne of Baal was for Baldur's Gate 2. But it's not.
Onwards!
It's very linear, which I think is fine, because the lore is already established and they didn't have a lot of wiggle room. They had to make sure the story was still connected by the previously existing plot.
I lead, you follow.
I know a lot of people were complaining about politics in it, but I really didn't see what they were talking about. I mean, there's a lot of like social justice warrior complaints or whatever, but the only thing that stood out to me was one of the companions. He is a male romantic interest, and I didn't realize I was flirting with him the whole time. And then suddenly he's like, "Hey, you want to be in a relationship?" I was like, "Oh no, sorry, man. I thought we were just being friendly." It's like it went completely over my head, and I don't see what the big deal was. So I did get a few comments saying to be wary of the
You can count on me.
the politics. I was like, okay. But I can't think of a game that doesn't have some sort of political tone to it anyway, so.
Tear them apart!
This body holds no more.
But I don't want to talk about all that. Because I know some people are like, oh, no politics in gaming. But then it's like, can you name a game that doesn't have politics in it? Oh, you're talking about the cleric. That went completely over my head for that quest. Okay. I had no idea. Okay. That explains it a little better, but man, like I didn't even catch my attention. Wasn't even a blip on the radar. But like even one of the responses was like, "There's weirder things in this world than that," right? Like, yeah, because that's what I selected. You're in Faerun, where there's elves, dwarves, orcs, and that's your concern? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna drop it because I don't want to get attacked by a bunch of internet warriors.
This spell's not supposed to work like
How am I doing?
Prevail. Does it matter?
This won't kill me.
Well, anyway, Siege of Dragonspear was a fun expansion. There we go. I recommend it. Maybe on sale, depending on what you want to get out of it. I saw it as more Baldur's Gate, and I enjoyed it for what it was. It actually has quite a bit of replay value. For one, it's not super long, so it's easy to replay. Also, I don't have a resurrect spell, so I need to do something about Amiri dying here. Because yeah, it's not very long. There's a few varying choices you can make. I don't know how much it impacts the ending, because again, established lore already exists, so they don't have a lot of wiggle room there.
Grotus awaits us.
But I think there's a... I don't know, I think they did good considering what they had to work with.
Yes?
Request.
Okay.
The end draws near.
Battles await.
My skills are getting rusty.
But yeah, it was definitely better than I was anticipating it being. Because again, the reviews were mixed on it.
Share your.
I'm gonna have everybody hold here.
Well, what's the holdup? Ask.
Repent.
Yeah, if you don't go in there with like blind fight or freedom of movement, knowing that you need those spells, because you really don't need them before then, and then suddenly you need those spells, it gets pretty rough. It's a pretty wild ride. Like the other trivial on your second playthrough. Especially since I always try to make sure I have blind fight before around like level 15.
I won't be halted.
But they're also countered by like Stinking Cloud and Cloud Kill, which again are two of my favorite spells. So I kind of lucked into that. Yeah, I do grab it now. I think I got some of it at like a level 11 this time through. Yeah, I got it at level 11 for my Barbarian. I think everybody else got it around level 11 for the, again, for the depths this time around. Not everybody has it though. He needs to get it, and I think she might already have it. Again, maybe not. Yeah. That's what I used my first time through the game, was Stinking Cloud to take care of the Wild Hunt. And Sirocco. And Cloud Kill. And Icy Prison Mass. Got the Rotten Cave. That takes us down here, I think. Takes us to another location, right? That's the one that has the portal in it.
I need to catch my breath.
I like your acridity. At least one of my companions understands that empty praise and pointless politeness are only for weaklings and fools.
I'm glad we've come to an understanding, at least on that matter.
Alright. I lost track of the time. I think I'm going to call the stream here. Tomorrow I'm going to try to stream, but I might not be able to. I've got a pretty big day ahead of me, so... if I'm feeling up to it, I'll stream tomorrow, but I might be too tired to do so. But I want to. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your night, day, evening, or morning. And hopefully y'all will join me for the next stream. And thank you for joining me for this one. Now, see you guys on the, hopefully, morrow. If not, the day after.